you guys, it's me Katie B, and today I'm going to be reviewing Elizabeth is Missing by Emma Healey. I'll read you the synopsis and then I'll get into my review. Maud is forgetful. She makes a cup of tea and doesn't remember to drink it. She goes to the shops and forgets why she went. Sometimes her home is unrecognisable, or her daughter Helen seems a total stranger. But there's one thing Maud is sure of. Her friend Elizabeth is missing. The note in her pocket tells her so, and no matter who tells her to stop going on about it, to leave it alone, to shut up, Maud will get to the bottom of it. Because somewhere in Maud's damaged mind lies the answer to an unsolved 70-year-old mystery, one everyone has forgotten about. Everyone except Maud. So, as you can tell from the synopsis, Elizabeth is Missing follows Maud, who is an 82-year-old woman with dementia, and she's looking for a friend Elizabeth because from Maud's perspective, Elizabeth isn't at her house anymore and she's checked multiple times but can't remember. For me, I'm in two minds about this book. On the one hand, it's really nice to see a book where you've got a protagonist who is someone we can't really trust, because nobody really kind of does it that much as far as I'm aware, and to have a protagonist where you want to trust them because they're the protagonist and because you're in their head, but you can't really trust what they're experiencing because they're always forgetting, is quite an intriguing concept, and it's well written in that respect as well. And Maud's dementia seems really realistic. I've not had much exposure to dementia myself. I obviously don't have it myself. So I can't really judge on that, but it seems really, really realistic to me, and so yes, that is one side of it that's absolutely amazingly written. But at the same time, on the other hand, you've got a story where there's only going to be 2-3 outcomes at most, and it was very easy to kind of predict the ending because there was only a couple of ways that it could end, and that was almost a little bit disappointing because it didn't take much to figure out. And my impression of the synopsis was that it was more of a whodunit type book, but there wasn't much of a whodunit aspect other than the 70-year-old mystery, which is following memories from Maud as a kid, because her sister went missing, and Elizabeth's when Elizabeth vanishes, it triggers some memories in her from when she was younger, but there wasn't much mystery, so for a whodunit, I was a little bit figured it out very early on, and that was a little bit disappointing, to be honest. And yeah, there was also the repetitiveness in the Elizabeth present day mystery, in quotation marks, mostly because Maud's so forgetful. It's kind of a symptom of having a character with dementia, and it's kind of it almost felt very much like, to be able to have the dementia aspect be realistic, it kind of sacrificed a bit on the plot moving forward. And so it was kind of like, you get a plus point, but then you also get a negative to it, and you could very easily see that in this novel. So yeah. But it is a really fascinating read. I did enjoy it. It took me a little while, a little longer than I usually do, considering it's under 300 pages, and I've gotten through some 500-page novels a little bit quicker than this one, but it was an entertaining read. Maud was a really lovely character, and it was a very, very well written exploration into a character with dementia. So I really enjoyed it from that aspect, but there were some things that did let it down a little bit. So it's one of those ones where I'm really not sure about. It's one of those ones, I'm afraid. So yeah. So anyway, that's the end of my review. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll put the links for the books down below. Books, I only reviewed the one. I'll put the links for the book down below, and if you have any recommendations, by all means go comment below, and I'll put my Twitter link down below if you want to recommend via that. But yeah, comment below, and yeah, if you've read this book, maybe we can start a debate, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.